Don't come closer to me. You were sliding backwards as he was trying to come closer to you, even when you told him not to. He has an evil smirk plastered on his face. Why, sweetheart? It's our first night, and now you're my wife. How can you even stop me from touching you? I'm not your freaking wife, okay? Just 6 months and I will divorce you, so mind your own business. You have no rights on me. You said loudly as your heart was beating so fast. Seems like you're having hard time to accept it, right? Let me show you who you are. With that, he hovered over you. You got up breathing heavily and looked around before exhaling. What a shitty nightmare. You closed your eyes and rested your head back. You stayed there for a while thinking about the dream you just had. Even the thought of marriage and being with a man scares you to the hell, and here you are getting married the next day. It's a forced marriage, and even after your protest against it, your father was not ready to listen to you, and because you don't want to lose this position of yours at any cost, he used it against you. You removed the blanket and went inside the bathroom to get ready for the office. You were coming downstairs when your mom's eyes fell on you, who got confused to see you dressed in your formals. She walked near you. Are you going to office? You looked at her. Yes, why? She came near you. That's what I am asking. Why? You know that it's your marriage tomorrow and you have to go to so many places to finalize things. If your dad finds it out, then he'll be mad. You rolled your eyes. Oma, I'm not the one who is happy with this marriage. So why would I leave my important work for something that means nothing to me? You're still on the same stubbornness. Say whatever you want, I'm getting late. See you later. You left from there while she sighed. Don't know what is going to happen. Where's your engagement ring? He asked him when he noticed his ring finger empty. I don't know, maybe I left it in my office. Mr. John sighed. Vine is really an ambitious and perfect girl. You should give some importance to this marriage. You can't be like this. Jungkook looked at him. If she's that perfect, then she will definitely understand that I don't have any interest in this marriage. And it's just a business deal. Why do you have so much problem with this marriage? Jungkook was about to leave, but he turned towards his father. I would have shown you if you didn't force me to do this marriage. And he left the room. First the marriage and then that heavy gown your mother made you wear for the headlines to let people know how crazily rich they are, that no one has ever worn that $1 million dress in history. You quickly changed into a night dress. For some days you have to stay here at your in-laws' house until you finalize things with Jungkook. The way he was looking at you while you both were standing at the altar, he was trying so hard to show you how uninterested he is for this marriage. If it wasn't for the dream that you have been trying to fulfill, that is to run your father's company as a CEO and take it to the top, becoming the most successful female CEO, you would have denied to marry even at the time when you took those vows with a heavy heart. You came out from the bathroom praying to the God that Jungkook won't come, but all your prayers turned opposite. He was in the room as if only waiting for you to show up. His face was straight, making him look like a heartless human being. You slowly walked to the other side because you were still a little nervous by that dream. Jungkook rolled his eyes. You sat on the bed and looked at him. Are you going to stand there and stare at me the whole night? I don't waste my time looking at things that aren't worth my attention. He chuckled while his eyes were still fixed on you. Maybe, but I'm not a thing. don't care. You noticed a file in his hands. It means we can stop pretending to be married when no one is around. You inhale deeply. Thank God, what a relief. He came near you and extended the file as you gave him a look. What's in that? Contract. You quickly looked at him. You checked the papers. As soon as 6 months would complete, this marriage would be over. Sign the contract. Your heart dropped. Your dad took a promise from you that you would not leave or divorce him, at least not before a year, or else he would give the position to his stepson, which you can never let it happen. He is a complete jerk, and if the company goes in his hands, he would make it bankrupt or maybe completely vanishes the name because the only thing he knows is gambling. That has already ruined him. What is taking you so long? Sign it. You looked at him and closed the file. And what if I don't? He scoffed and then laughed mockingly. I knew it. I knew it that this is just a mask on your face. That you try to act independent and bossy when you are also like those women who are hungry for wealth and attention. And now I know that you are the guy who never came across a real woman. There's a saying that a person always finds someone who reflects most of its own qualities. You don't even half of what I've worth. This answer pinched his ego. He was surprised by your audacity, but that doesn't change the fact that he would never trust you. You've got overconfidence. You smiled. Correction, this is self-awareness. Next day in the dining room. I hope you have had a great night yesterday. She said, smiling while looking at you and Jungle. Can we not talk about anything while we are eating, Aunt? She smiled awkwardly. You get annoyed easily, Jungle. Ryan has came in this house leaving her family behind. Don't you think she should feel comfortable here? He rolled his eyes. Dear, if you want, you can take some rest from work, as you might be tired because of all the rush from all these days. You smiled at him. I feel more relaxed and active when I work, and already I have so much pending work, so I have to go, Dad. He nodded. Your wish, but at least Janku can drive you off to your company. I'm not a driver. Everyone looked at him. Yes, now you are her husband and it's your duty to ensure your wife's safety and comfort. He scoffed, completely annoyed by all this drama that's happening, while you smirked, making sure he noticed that. Thanks for the ride. You owe me this time, you said, passing with sarcasm. You won't be able to pull this drama for long, so be ready. He chuckled. Anytime. I'm always ready. If you think of yourself so self-aware and independent, why did you even came in my car? Aren't you a hypocrite? I sacrificed my peace and happiness for this drama. Do you think I'll let it go like this? Then sign the contract so that it can end soon. You looked at him. You don't want him to know why you are not signing up that contract. What? Are you afraid that you won't be able to enjoy this luxury and special treatment? You sighed and smiled at him. No, but I'll sign it after finding out why you are so annoying. You came out from the car, leaving him dumbfounded. Don't forget to pick me up. I don't have my car with me. And you walked away while he scoffed. As days were passing, things started to get messed up and chaotic between you two. One thing you understood very well that he hates women, same as you hate getting married, but your hate was nothing compared to his. He must have experienced a worse relationship that ended up him like this, but you never let that take a hold of you. Both of you are working in your companies, and the only time you get to see each other was morning and night. It's his outer frustration and nothing that he just wants to let out, or you could say he needs to be proven wrong so that he can face the reality and know that he's seeing every woman with same feelings of betrayal that he might have got. Can you just stop with the shit of yours? You said getting frustrated with while he looked at you shocked. Why? Does it hurt because it's the truth? You closed your laptop and looked at him. You are just irritating me with this childlike behavior. You think you sound cool by pointing at women's character? What a cheap man you are. Jesus, I was right when I said these rich guys are the most annoying. If you're that annoyed, why aren't you signing the contract? Because I have promised to my dad. You spilled it out in frustration. I don't need your money, in fact, no one's, but I won't let go of mine. I have my dreams. I helped my dad in growing his company to where it is right now. So tell me, how can I leave it in the hands of my stepbrother who I know would sell it off or just vanish it? Jungkook was surprised to see how much anger and frustration was there inside you. Of course, you're not like those girls he came across with, but those real women who value respect more than attention. In these few days of marriage, he has noticed that you have nowhere near to how he was expecting you to be. You don't cause any drama, and even in all these situations, you choose to remain calm and always focus on what to do next. He never saw you shopping for things that are unnecessary, and most of the time you spend working, wishing to go a step closer to your dream. Is that why you agreed for the marriage? You could have fight for something that is yours. You're right, but you know what? I never learned to take the credit of someone's hard work. But you said you worked for that. You looked at him and shook your head. How can someone be so dumb inside this big body? You again left him dumbfounded. What? What did he say? Nothing. Anyways, it's not going to get inside your pea-sized brain. You were about to leave, but he grabbed your hand and pulled you towards him, pinning your hands to the side of your head. What the hell are you doing? You were completely surprised by his action. What do you think of yourself? Do you think you are smarter than all of us here? I'm not sure, but I can guarantee you that I'm thousands of times better than you. You both were looking in each other's eyes. Then why don't you tell your father your real intentions? Why did you use this marriage as an excuse to get what you want? There was anger in your eyes which made them teary, but Jungkook thought you might cry, so he quickly removed his hands. You got up and sat down. You are more worse than I thought. And you left from there, leaving him looking at your disappearing figure. He ran his fingers over his hair and got up from the bed. And only because of that one incident, you assume that every woman is the same, huh? He slowly lifted up his face to look at you. Do you think it's easy to trust again? You chuckled. You are crazy. Then you inhaled deeply while he was looking at you. You know why I hate marriage? You said, turning your face towards him. Why? Because I have this thing in my mind that what if the man would turn out to be controlling? What if he would force me to do stuff I'm not ready for? Or what if he would take away all my freedom from me? Not everyone is same like you're thinking. A smile appeared on your face as you looked at him. That's where he also realized. Exactly. Not everyone is same. He lowered his eyes. But once when you get betrayal, we develop these trust issues that it's hard to come out of them. I hate marriage for one more reason, and that is for breaking apart after falling in love. I don't know how people do that. I can never imagine being apart from someone I love, and just because of this fear, I never opened my heart to any guy. I devoted myself to my work because I know that my hard work would never betray me. And don't worry, I'll sign the contract. I won't force myself on you for my greed. Jungkook felt his heart clenching when you said that. Suddenly, he doesn't want you to do that. It's okay. We both have our reasons for the marriage, so it's okay. You looked at him. You're really weird. Do you know that? There was a silence for some time while you were looking at each other but then looked away feeling a little awkward.